Today we are going to study about solving the multi-step linear equation. Solve the question. Okay, before we do any kind of the question, let's practice few questions. Look at this. If here 5m is written and here 10m minus, let's suppose it's 15m, 10n minus 3 is written. So how to solve this equation? First, bring all the m together. It means bring this m here. So for that, we write here minus 10m, and on the other side also we write minus 10m. Now this 10m minus 10m cancel. Now what is left? 15 minus 10 gives us 5m equals to, this is negative 3 left, so we will write it here. Now this m is multiplying with the 5. So divide here by 5 and divide here by 5. So 5 and 5 cancel. So our answer is 3 by 5. Let's try one more question. If I am writing here 2 by 3m equals to 9 or 8 times 9. I want to find the m. So what is happening with the m? 2 over 3 is written and here no sign means multiply sign. So I want to get rid of this 2 by 3. Now remember, plus changes into minus, minus changes into plus, multiply changes into divide, and divide changes into multiply to solve the equations. Okay, I don't want to divide by 3. So 3 dividing, we multiply. 2 multiplying, we divide. Yani whenever you have a fraction, you take the reciprocal. You flip them. Okay. So why we do it? To cancel this one, to cancel this one. But what we do here, we do the same thing here. It means we will write here also 3 by 2. Now what is left? M equal. Now write as it is. Okay. 8 times 3 over 9 times 2. Now look at this. 3 and 9 goes in the table of 3, right? So 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 3 is 9, right? Also remember, this 8 and 2 goes in the table of 2. So 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 4 is 8. So what is left? 4 left, 1 left, 3 left, 1 left. Now make it 4 times 1, 4. 3 times 1, 3. Now 4 and 3 doesn't go in any table. Let's try one more question. 8 over 9 m plus equals to 5 over 3. Okay. Now what do? We take the reciprocal. Yani 9 up, 8 down. Same thing here. 9 up, 8 down. So 8, 8 cancel, 9, 9 cancel, m left. Let's write here. 3 and 9 goes in the table of 3. So 3 times 1, 3 times 3. Okay. Now 5 and 8 doesn't go in any table. So what is left up? 5, 3, 1, 8. 5 3s are 15 and 8 times 1 is 8. Leave it over here. Let's try one more question. Now if I have 2 and inside m minus 6 is written. Open this. Okay. Open the bracket first. Open the bracket first. How to open it? Multiply this by this. Yani 2 times m gives you 2m. Minus. Why minus? Because this is minus. If here minus, you put here minus. If here plus, you put here plus. Multiply this by this. Yani 2 times 6. So 2 times m is 2m. Minus 2 times 6 is 12. This is how we do or open. Let's multiply. N minus 3. Okay. How we will do? We multiply this by this. Yani 4 times n. Now we multiply this by this, but before that we write this sign. Now 4 times 3. 4n as it is, and 4 3s are 12. Halas. Now look at the questions over here. Here it is one step equations which we already know because we have studied these in grade 7. Now before we start solving these questions, okay, so understand that in any equation, in such equations, there is a letter. What do we call this kind of the letter? Any English letter, okay, is said to be variable in math language. Now, if for example x is a variable, right, and any number is written before the variable, so let's suppose 2x, right? So what is meant by this 2? This 2 is said to be coefficient. This 2 is said to be coefficient. Now we solve this variable by doing some operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Now one more thing, that this is the sign of equality, right? This is equality. Now if we have in between there is an equality. On this side with some variable, the some number is adding. So when you bring this positive on the other side, the positive will change into negative. Similarly, if a negative is written on the one side and you bringing this on the other side, it will be plus, because the plus and minus are the opposite of each other. If on one side multiplying something, on the other side we divide. If something is already dividing, then we multiply on the other side. So if we understand this part, so let's try to solve the question. So the first question is x plus 24 equals to 70. Now what is happening, that there is a variable and adding with some number. Okay, so we want to find the unknown variable. That means we have to solve for x. So what we will do, here it is the number is adding. Yes, some number with the x is adding. So what you will do, undo that one. Means you subtract. So when you subtract on one side, you have to subtract the same number on the other side. So you see this plus and minus cancel, right? Plus 24 minus 24 gives you 0. Bring this x down. 70 minus 24. Look, 4 doesn't goes by the 0. So you will write 10 minus 4 is 6. So over here 6 left. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So this is your answer. Let's try another question. B minus 3.5 equals to 6.8. So if here there is minus, you will bring on the other side. For that reason, you undo the operation. It means if here minus 3.5, you write here plus 3.5. Once you write here, you have to write on the other side also. So this cancel. Now what is left? B from here. And now subtract. Now add, right? 8 plus 5 is 13. 3 down and 1 on the top. Point, point, point. We know that in adding the two decimals, under the decimals we write the decimal. Then 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1 is 10. Now what is happening in the next question? See here, I am writing it big. What is happening? The 8 is down, right? It means that 8 is dividing. So if 8 is dividing, to cancel the division, we know that the opposite of division is multiplication. So multiply here 8. And if you are multiplying here 8, you will multiply here also 8. So 8 and 8 cancel. What do we get? T equals to 4 times 8 is 32. Now let's try this question. It cost 0.80 to download a song from an online music store. Maxine has $6 to spend on the song. The equation is here. 0.80s equals to 6.00. It is used to determine the number of the songs as that she can afford to download. Solve the equation and interpret the solution. Okay, now what have you seen? That S is multiplying with 0.80. If no number is written in between the variable and number, it means they are multiplying. So multiply you can write with the decimal point kind and or multiply. Okay, so in order to remove the multiplication, what do? We divide. Divide the whole equation here by 0.8 and on other side also 0.8. Now 0.80 and 0.80 cancel out, right? Now this is actually 6.00 means 6, right? It is means 6 and the down is 0.8, right? Now how to solve these questions? Look at this here, 6.00 and here outside we will write 0.80. Okay, what we will do, we rather than 80 make it, let's make it 8. Okay, so because after the decimal the 0 has no value, so make it like this. Move the point over here. When you move the point here, so it become 8.0, right? And move, what we will do, move the point here and move over here the decimal, right? So here it becomes 60.0 and here it becomes only 8. Okay, now 6 doesn't goes in the table of 8. So what do? We make it as 60. 60 goes in the table of 8? No, 7 times 8 is 56, right? 7 times 8 is 56. Because 7 times 8 is 56 and 8 times 8 is 64. We always take the small number. So 7 times 8 is 56. Okay, subtract it. So 6 doesn't goes from the 0, so it becomes 10 and here left 5. 10 minus 6 is 4, 5 minus 5 is 0. Now in the division, now there is point, right? So if there is a point, you put that point on the top. When you put the point on the top, then after that one the decimal, bring it down. So it becomes 40. And we know 8 times 5 is 40. So we write the 5 up and 40 down. Subtract 40 minus 40 is 0. So your answer for this is 7.5. Understand this thing, that if you have any equation, always to undo the operations, first we add or subtract. If there is a number which is adding or subtracting, so we perform the operation adding or subtracting first. And then the numbers, whether it is multiply or divide, we will do, okay, according to this thing. Means it is not possible that first of all you multiply and divide and later on add or subtract. So look at the fifth question. 4a minus 12 equals to minus 8. So first thing is that here some number is subtracting. It is minus 12. So what do? You write here plus 12 and on the other side also write the plus 12. Okay. So minus 12 plus 12 cancel. What is left? 4a equals to 12 plus 8 gives us 20. Now you can see with the variable a number is written. No sign means they are multiplying with each other. So to undo the multiplication, we divide both sides by this number. So here put 4, here put 4. And now 4 times 1 is 4. So we have been left with a equals to. Now look at this one. Does 20 goes in the table of 4? Yes. Which table? Like 4 and 4, right? So divide both by 4. So we know 4 times 5 is 20 and 4 times 4 times 1 is 4. So this is our answer. Let's try question number 6. So what we will do, there is plus 15 here. So first of all, cancel the plus 15. So in order to cancel plus, we change it into minus. On this side also and this side also. Plus 15 cancel with the minus 15. So what is left? N divided by 4 equals to. Now subtract. 8 minus 5, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. Okay. Now look at this 4, right? On this one. Because we want to find out the unknown variable. Now 4 is dividing. So what you will do? You will multiply here and you multiply here. So 4 and 4 cancel. What is left? N equals to 23 times 4. Let's multiply 23 times 4. 4 times 3, 12. Right? 4 times 3 is 12. So we will write only the 2 down and 1 up. 4 times 2 is 8 and 8 plus 1 is 9. So 23 times 4 gives us the answer as 92. Let's do one more question. 2r plus 10 equal 40. So what we will do? First of all, we will get rid of this plus 10. So what we will do? Yes, we will minus here. We will minus 10 here. So 10 and 10 cancel. What is left? 2r. And here 14 minus 10. We know 4. Now 2 is multiplying with the r. So what we will do? We will divide by the 2 to the both side. So 2 times 1 is 2. Cancel. Now 4 is bigger than the 2. So does 4 goes in the table of 2? Yes. In which table? In the table of 2. Okay. So r equals to 2 divided by 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 divided by 2, it means 2 times 1 is 2. So r is 2. What we will do here? So here x by 3 minus 5 equals to negative 3. So first undo the negative 5. So write here plus 5. Write here plus 5. This cancel. What is left? X by 3 equals to. Now 1 is negative, 1 is positive number. So we know 1 negative, 1 positive. We always subtract. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And we put the sign of bigger one. So bigger sign is plus 2. Okay. Now let's check 3. What is happening? 3 is dividing. So to undo, we multiply 3 here and we multiply 3 here. So this 3 and 3 cancel and we know 2 times 3 is 6. Let's try another question. Let's try another question. 2p equals to 47 minus 70. Look here, it is so easy. It is so easy. It is so easy because what here, not the two step, here directly they are confusing you by writing 47 minus 17 on the same side. So what is 47 minus 17? It is It is 30, right? 2p equals to. Now look here, 47 minus 17. 7 minus 7, 0. 4 minus 1 is 3. So it is 30. So 2 is multiplying. So divide both sides by the 2. Cancel 2 with the 2. So p equals to. Now let's see here. 30 over here and 2 here. Now the easy thing is, what is the half of the 30? Because 2 is dividing. So it is half. What is the half of 30? The half of 30 is 15. No need to solve too much. The half of 30 is 15. That's it. Or if you want to solve, see, does 3 goes in the table of 2? No. So 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring the 0 down. And now 2 times 5 is 10. And 10 minus 10 is 0. So see 15. Now next question. Z over 2 equals to 13 plus 3. So Z over 2 as it is 13 plus 3. Look here, 13 and here 3 add. 3 plus 3 is 6 and 1. So it is 16. Get rid of this 2. So you will multiply both the type by the 2. 2 and 2 cancel. 16 times 2. Look here, 16 and 2. 2 times 6, 12. 2 down and 1 up. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 16 times 2 gives us 32. A 1-year membership to a swim club is $170. This cost includes $20 registration fees and 12 monthly payments. The equation is this thing can be used to find the amount M of each monthly payment. So solve it and interpret. So before I forgot to interpret, but here I will explain you how to interpret. Okay, so get rid of this plus 20. What we will write? Minus 20 here, minus 20 here. So 20, 20 cancel. What is left? 12m equals to 0 minus 0, 0. 7 minus 2, 5 and 1 down. Now both sides divide by 12. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try 150 divide by 12. Now 15 doesn't goes in the table of 12, right? So 12 times 1 is 12. Because 12 times 2 is 24. Look here. 12 times 1, 12. And 12 times 2 is 24. Right? So we don't take the bigger number. We always take the smaller number. So 12 times 1 is 12. 15 minus 12. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring this 0 down. It becomes 30. Now we know 12 times 3 is 36. So better to take the 12 times 2 is 24. So borrow 1 from the neighbor. Here left 2 and 10 minus 4 is 6. Now, so what is the answer? If we put the decimal here, we put the 0 here. And we know 12 times 5 is 60. Now, since we are here, I will tell you very nice thing. Okay, here, look here. I will give you, first let's finish this question. So, M equals to 12.5. So, how to interpret this? You will see they are asking you find the amount, right? So, you start, don't write the find, right here. The amount M of each monthly payment is 12.5. That is right. So I was telling you to, okay, let me give you a very nice trick to memorize the table of 12. Look at this. Here 12 times 1, right? 12 times 2, 12 times 3, 12 times 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? We are memorizing the table of 12, right? So, no need to worry about the tables of 12. Remember, start with 1, then write 2, 3, 4. But after the 4, don't write the 5, write the 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10 only. Okay? And after the 10, write the 12. Okay? Only here there is a twist. The rest as it is. Okay, how to write? Start over here the even number. 2, 4, 6, 8. Then don't write the 10, write the 0. Then again start. 2, 4, 6, 8 and then again write 0. So see, this is the way we can memorize our times table of 12.